This meeting is being recorded.
Hi, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Kubernetes 1.25 release meeting. We are currently at week 12. It's Monday, 8th August. And this meeting is under the CNCF Code of Conduct, which could be boiled down to just please be nice and respectful to each other. I have pasted the meeting notes into the chat, so please feel free to register attendees. And let's start the meeting. I didn't see any open discussion topic listed here, so we could directly go to the team updates. Is anyone from enhancement here in the meeting? Want to give us an update?
Oh, hi.
Hi. Hi, Mark.
Yes. Sorry, I didn't have a chance to update the spreadsheet. I don't really think that there's any updates since last Friday. I'll fill in the agenda though.
Thank you so much.
Yep, I think status is still green.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much for the update. And I'll talk briefly on the enhancement exception later, but we do receive like an extra exception last Thursday or Friday, and it's been approved and merged. Yeah, so far we are good. Any questions for enhancements team? If no, let's go to the CI signal. Is anyone from CI signal team here? Can give us an update? If no, I just quickly checked the master blocking. Seems we don't have any failure. We do have a flaky regarding this SIG storage, and the issue has been created, but it seems like back to green now. So we don't have any blocking issue in the master blocking, and master informing we have failures. It's also in SIG storage area, and I believe the CI signal team members would reach out to the owners of this. Any questions for CI signal? If no, before we move, I'll mark it as yellow since we have like the failures in the roaming. Cool. And let's move to bug triage. Anyone from bug triage could give us an update?
Hi everyone, our current status is green as we don't have any release blocking issue or PR. So yeah, we are green now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Any question for bug triage? If no, let's move to docs. Kara, if you're here.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I update the status. We currently have a pull request to do the sync with the main branch. And also I put the resume about our current status of our documentation. We have one merge pull request ready for review 20. Yeah, I think will be that's all about we are in the green status currently.
Cool, thank you so much. Looks like all the enhancement which needs doc updates are created their placeholder PR, and hopefully it will get merged soon. Any questions for docs team?
Yeah, I just want to highlight that we have a docs ready to review deadline by tomorrow. So the 12 doc PRs are in drafts. I think it'll be good just to for the docs and just check on them, see if they're ready to be reviewed. If they're not, just to remind the authors that to get them at a state that's ready for review by end of day tomorrow.
Thank you so much for mentioning that. And any other question or comments? No, let's move to release notes.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Our current status is green. We are going to process notes for the new tag beta 0 this week. Also, we are going to start the final draft for release notes, and we will add the major team section that we collected this week across the different SIGs. Also, the website patch PR for Alpha 3 is going to be reviewed and then merged. And the release notes PR for Alpha 3 is pending to receive an approval from CC or from Ray. the looks good to me labels are being added.
Cool. Thank you so much. I'll definitely take a look after this meeting. And any questions for release notes team? If no, let's move to comms.
Hello.
Katie, hi.
I am here. Good morning. So I've reached out last week to the CNCF about scheduling the live webinar and the press interviews. They need a couple things from me for the PR. A lot of this is around, figuring out when people are available, but that is rolling. And we are this week finalizing the release blog order and informing owners of the release dates, at which point I'll get with SIGDoc's blog, hopefully late this week, to make sure everybody stays on top of things. I do have a question around the PR, like the press interview for CC. There is no documentation within the comms team for what is expected of the release lead for this. And I think that there probably should be. So Ray, if you have time to talk to me later about like what's involved in this, I'm reaching out to Mickey and Karen too, so that we can document this and make sure that CC is not going in blind.
Yeah, I think it's really good points. I actually chatted with CC earlier, so I'll just copy and paste most of it over to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, River's kind enough to provided some information on that, and yeah, I think that will be good if we documented it somewhere for the future list.
It should be documented in the comms team handbook, I think, because it
Cool,
is very like opaque right now. Yeah.
And that might be also a good topic for the retrospective meeting as well.
Yeah, it is for sure.
Thank you. Cool. Any questions for comms team before we moving forward? If no, let's move to release branch management. If Veronica is here, or anyone from the branch management team.
I think I'm the only one here. So
hi.
No updates from us. I should have updated the color. We always kind of put ourselves yellow, depending on like how CI signal is going. Yes, we're just trending towards our first release candidate here, what, in 8 days or so. So yeah, everything's good.
Thank you so much. We saw the beta cut went pretty well, and we're looking forward to the RC0 cut tomorrow. Thank you. Any questions for the release branch management? If no, let's move to EA Ray.
Hey folks, thank you for those who filled out the shadow surveys. So close the forms out for them. I'm going to anonymize that and send the summary to the SIG release leads. And if there's any like concerning topics, don't think there are comments. I don't think there were any. Normally I would put them in the retro, but I don't think there is any. And that's once again, think of succession for 126. I've kind of did a round of pings this morning to role leads on that. Another note, I will be out on vacation at the end of the week. So Thursday, Friday, I'll be out. Technically Wednesday, I'm actually on vacation, but I'm still just prepping stuff. So Thursday, Friday, I will not have internet access. So I'm going to be out in Big Sur, so definitely no internet access there. So just feel free to ping me those days anyway, and I'll come back and next week I'll reply to those messages. So other than that, I think that's it for me. Once again, we're kind of in the last few weeks of the release. So just lots of things happen last few weeks of the release. So and things happen in a hurry. So just feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions once again. And yeah, that's it for me.
Thank you so much, Ray, and hope you will have a great vacation. Any question for Ray before we move forward? If no, I'll just give a brief update on this week's highlights. And so far we have received 11 exceptions, and it's a huge number, but it's kind of expected since we moved the enhancement by 2 weeks, and we are already 1 week shorter, so which for some of the cap owners might lead up to like 3 weeks shorter of implementation time. So it's kind of expected. And we have approved 6 of them, and all of them have been tracked now. All the related KKPRs have been merged last week. So it's been going great. And we are going to have the test phase tomorrow at 8 p.m. PT tea time. And also the docs deadline for PR ready for reviewer is also tomorrow. And we also look forward to the RC zero cut tomorrow. Yeah, that's basically the major highlights for this week. Any questions? If no, I think we all keep the previous updates from 6 scalability, which is green. And I don't believe we will have anything in the project board, but it's worth checking. Cool. So any other questions or comments before I go ahead and end the recording? Cool, then I'll stop the